stood proud as he won. I got a sense of humor and a dark heart, a little attitude, what else? You don't know what you wanna be free. You don't wanna die alone. You want the good guy, bad guy, you want everything, and you're never satisfied. Why do you have to be made of plastic? Why do you have to be so fake? Katie, you had so much and gave it up on the wrong face. Some YouTubers lie to themselves, but the lightning tiger, the soldier within, the killer inside, stood proud as he won.
Oh my God. I have ate all day long. Yeah. I'm dog tags. Let's go. Anyways, I'm telling you what the truth. I have had a wonderful day. I've had a very wonderful day. I had a lot of stuff done today. A lot of stuff. I'm happy. So my revenue in 3 days is about $197. Pretty good. I like that. It's pretty good. Starting out, ain't got to get the real big stuff out yet, but it's doing good, ain't it? Thank you so much. It ain't the right tune. I didn't have time to fix it. I mean, I just went. I like it, like like stuff like that. Especially the it's got the moaning and shit. I like that shit. It's fucking awesome. Think it's awesome. Think it's great. So we had some very intelligent conversations going. It's getting into it, and I just think that maybe, I, guys, let me ask you a question. Seriously, seriously, everybody in here right now. There's enough in here to do this. I told my chat, I said, guys, we're going to go down in the numbers. We're going to get down to 30, 40 people because the other channel's streaming. I understand that. How long ago was that? Now look at it. We're back up. We can pull over 100 some people in chat. People are going to come back because they're going to see that I was real the whole time. This whole thing that they have on me, it's not real. And that's how I know I'm going to win. It's not real what they're saying. I don't have nothing to worry about. That's how I can sit and argue with them over and over and over and over about them. No matter how much they say, oh, he said he could do. Sorry, law don't state that. The law does not state that. So, again, God, let me go right here. God, I love you. I love you for all those classes, all those SRTA and A classes. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hand-to-hand stuff that I was taught. Thank you so much for all the. I really do this. I mean, seriously, I can stop on my. This is gonna be so good. Thank you for the fight that I was in at the mess hall. I never will forget that. Thank you. Thank you for all the trouble that I got in. Thank you for them telling me I almost had an article on me. Thank you so much. Okay, good deal. I love it because I'm gonna win. And I love it because the players, the main players come up, like traders, Katie, they come up on somebody else's panel when I'm up there. It's gonna get clipped. And you guess what? It just builds somebody else's channel up. And the fact of the matter is, uh, now, oh my God. Anyways, let's get on with the show. I enjoyed talking with Lisa Kay a while ago. I enjoyed talking with Margaret. I really did. Um, you guys know what I want to do, right? You guys understand that. I know you know me by now. You know what I'm doing. Voices, you should know me. You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to win this. It's going to be funny. And these idiots. Well, I have to call. I don't want to call them idiots. I mean, let's put it there. I'm going to quit calling them idiots. Let's put this link in the chat. Let's get on with the show. I was having a great conversation earlier. I mean, it was wonderful. I want people to know the truth. I want them to know who I am. They may not want to know who I am after it's over, but I want them to know. Let Lisa come up. Lisa, come up, sweetie. I want to talk to you. Cannot anybody see what I'm talking about, though? I'm not even going to get in it. I'll let Homelander put it out. I will say this right here. There's enough of you all in here. If Homelander started putting out my news and the news and the actual real news that any one of us bring to him and show him, did you notice he wouldn't just put it out? He wants to look into it first. That's what a real news channel does. They don't just grab it and throw it on there. I don't give a damn how good your production is. Now, no, it hasn't. It hasn't been confirmed. None of it has been. I ain't gonna try to get mad at nobody. They're like, their excuse is you had 4 years to not put it out. But who's been the president for 4 years? We ain't had Big Daddy Trump. We got Trump now. What do you think I put all this shit out now for? Shit, I don't know what I'm doing. Girl, what are you talking about? Hey,
Okay,
you.
I'm here.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
You do know I had fun with you a while ago, right?
Yeah, what?
I had fun.
Oh, yeah. It was a good chat, I thought.
It,
Yep.
it was really good. It was really interesting. Now, you got a chance to talk to Shelby Colgie.
Yep.
That's good.
What did Margaret have to say? I missed that.
I mean, she'll have to come up. Margaret, can you come up?
Is she in chat?
Yeah, she's in chat. She's in chat. Hey, bro, you want some cookies? No, you can go. Hey, I got them over, dude. I can't eat all these, man. What I look like a chocolate monster or something? I tell you, brother. I can't eat all them cookies. I mean, I can, but I just don't want to. Appreciate it, brother. Oh yeah, brother. Anytime, man. You know what? Well, we always been good. You gonna pop them? Yeah, you got one? Yeah, gotta get cold, bro. I ain't worried about cold. What you got, Mountain Dew or something? Yeah, if you don't care. I'll come and get it. Is it back there? Yeah. I got you. Take over, Lisa.
Okay. What do you guys want to talk about? Ask me questions. Because I don't have a script here. Here comes the porn bomb. He did want to see my boobs, right? I'm
Oh
just
hell
kidding.
yeah! Where they at?
You didn't go far, did you?
God, I don't have to. I heard boobs.
I don't think you're a boob man, Ernie.
I'll tell you, I'm pretty.
Hi,
I'm a
Teresa.
boob. I can look. I can be a boob guy. I can be whatever's needed to be. It just depends on what I need to be.
Oh, Libby, that's such a sweet question to ask. I see Renee Maria's back, huh?
Renee Marie is back.
Hmm.
All you got to do usually with Renee Marie is get a bucket of water and pour on her. It melts the witch out of her, and she's normal again. Miss Mayor, Lisa's wanting to talk to you. She said you had some things to say.
No, I asked you what she said while I was talking to Shelby.
She'll tell you.
Oh,
But yeah, we're going to have a nice conversation. I like this. This is really easy. I like this stuff. Um,
well, I think Margaret could add something. I kind of like hearing about your childhood.
well, my childhood was a little bit weird, but it was, Margaret knows a little bit about it. Links in the chat, Margaret.
I don't have anything against you, Renee Marie. I don't hold any grudges. Go ahead and talk.
I don't hold no grudges. I think you'd be a damn good asset there, Lisa K. Capitalize the word on the ass.
Is this your grooming voice, Ern?
Do you like it?
A little.
Hey, Margaret, are you coming up or not? Links in the chat. Does Margaret not get my links? Can somebody beloved, can you copy the link and give it to Margaret? She's got me blocked or something. I don't even
Oh,
know.
I think it disappeared. She said you had her blocked.
Oh, she me blocked. She always blocks me. I don't know why. I'm a good guy. So, hello, Mike. How you doing? I love that name. That's funny.
Yeah,
So
no,
check
you
this
didn't.
out, Lisa.
Hey, Margaret, come on up.
Yeah, Margaret, come on up.
What? Are you
So,
getting ready to dox me or something?
who, me?
Yeah.
Why would I ever dox you?
I don't know.
I don't know who you are. Why you think I know who you are for?
Hmm.
Lisa, I have no reason to dox you, okay? You think I'm this doxing machine or something.
You've doxed people before, haven't you?
Well, fuck yeah, I have. Can one of the mods put the link in chat for Margaret, please? She don't see the link. So let me ask you a question. Do you like the way I groom you?
No, not particularly. Here, let me
Not
send.
particularly. You don't
Where's
like
the
my voice?
link?
You don't like
The
my
link.
voice?
The link keeps disappearing. I'll send it to Margaret and drop it again. Margaret is not a meth head. Neither is Brad. It keeps disappearing, Ernie.
Well, son of a bitch, it's got a disappearing link. It's
Okay.
because I'm running Thompson and Warpson's what it is.
What's that mean?
What's that?
I said, what
So
does that mean?
it's like it's a program that goes on your phone and like it helps you run your streams and stuff better. Like sometimes it like makes you audio, video and stuff like your robotic and stuff. So it kind of helps with that.
Okay, I sent Margaret the link in Messenger.
So
Margaret? Yeah. So Melissa told me why you're
Oh
afraid
God.
of witches. What?
What did she say? Well, I was afraid of witches for?
I don't know why. It's something with the light. Her switching the light on and off, telling you and Shelby that she was a witch.
No. I probably remember what she's talking about, but that ain't the reason I'm afraid of witches. I'm afraid of witches because when I was little, I'll tell you the story.
Okay.
I was a little baby. I was probably I don't know, probably 3 years old, maybe. And my mom had a hold up. Well, somebody's back here. Mags. What
Hey,
up,
Matt.
Mag?
Can you hear me? My damn phone's
Yeah,
acting
we can
stupid.
hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay. My phone's acting stupid today for some reason.
So Lisa was wanting to know what you had said when she left. Shelby called.
Mm.
Can you please
I
tell
just
her
said
that I
that
didn't have?
he wasn't involved in that robbing of the gas station. Shelby actually robbed the gas station and gave the money to another guy from neighbor.
Well, maybe we're talking about a different time then. Huh. I don't know, but yeah, he told me about it.
Yeah, my phone's acting retarded. No.
So here's the thing.
I've had insomnia for 2 days.
The next show I'll be doing, I don't want you guys to be alone, and I don't want you to be alarmed. I will be wearing an agent shirt, so don't be alarmed. It's all protocol. Um, it's part of my work, letting you guys know before anybody goes crazy with it. I am a skip tracer. I'm a professional skip tracer now. I do on the side work for entities. Let's just say that. I can say that. Now,
I don't think you've been off YouTube long enough today to do any work, have you?
no, not well. I do it most of the nighttime. This morning I did it. Notice I didn't do a live until like 10 o'clock, and I usually do one like at 8. It don't take long to run somebody. I can sit here and run. Watch this. I'll give you an example. I'll run you real quickly. So watch this.
Here we go.
But I'm talking about I'll get the right Lisa instead of the wrong one. Okay, so do you submit to me pulling the CFRA up on you?
No, I don't want you to pull anything on me. Why would you? You just said you weren't a doxer, didn't you?
Well, this has got this is professional terms. Doxing is a little bit different. Doxing is if you're doing it for like malicious, like you're going to do something maliciously or something. It's always
Which is what you're doing.
Why would I do it that way for?
Why would you do it at all?
I didn't say I was. I just said, do you submit to it? Would you be okay with it?
No.
Okay, I won't do it then. See how easy that was?
Yeah, I don't
So
see the reason for it.
I don't either. I like you. I think me and you get along real good.
So you were going to tell us the oh, he said he was a
What story?
about the witch when you were a little baby.
Oh, I'll tell you the story. So when I was about 3 years old, I give or take about 3 years old, my mom had me in her arms. And it was Halloween, and her friend came to the door, and of course we'll get to that, Nicolina. Her friend came to the door and had the baby, which is me. And me, mom handed me over to her friend. So her friend, her steps had like steps that goes down, and luckily there's a big swimming pool that was out there in the driveway. So as I'm a little baby, I'm holding on to this woman that's dressed like a witch. So she's got high heels on, and she's going down the steps. She loses her footing. You can imagine how that is. Easy to do, right?
Yeah, in heels. Yeah.
So she literally turned around like this right here. She's falling. Like she's trying to grab, but she's got me. I'm the baby. I'm the baby. And she throws me like this. as she's falling. Oh Lord, Mom took out of the house running. I'm going up in there. Woo! And I'm probably talking a good 25, 30 feet up in the air. And I hit smack in the middle of that swimming pool. Ever since then, I've been scared to death of witches. If I even see a witch, well, it was. I've been doing these things with kind of like rehabilitation things now, so I can handle a witch. I seen one on TV a while ago, and I was able to say, "Is that a witch?"
You mean like desensitization?
Well, I don't know about that. At least I don't even know what that is. That word is. I'm just saying it's like some kind of
I mean, so you're
what?
not so sensitive to
Right.
that trigger.
And yeah, and even the sexy witches, like if it's got a pointy hat, I'm done, gone.
How old were you when this incident happened?
I'm probably about 2, 3 years old.
Really? And you have that good of a
Let me
memory
tell
about
you. Let me tell you. So when I lived with my mama, we'd
yes.
have Halloween, and down below us we'd have the Maddens there, and they'd always have the Halloween haunted house and all that. Well, Mama would have to call. She would have to call down there and say, "Are there any witches out there? Are there any witches going to be out?" No, they ain't no witches. Okay, so it's okay, right? So I dressed like the Grim Reaper. I got my little skull mask on. I didn't have a robe or nothing, so I used a graduation gown, and I cut it up to make it fit me and everything, right? A little B.O. feller. So I needed a sieve, right? I couldn't find one, so I went and got a real repuck, a real one, and I took the bolts off of it. Sat there and I took electrical tape and I think duct tape and string, and I tied it to a big old stick that Papa had. So I made sure it would stay on and everything. I'd cut a little bit, make sure it was good. I wasn't going to hit nobody with it anyways. Well, I used that. I was going down the road, a little bitty old feller, stepping on my little gown thing. My aunt had made me a hood, had sewed me up a hood from some of the pieces of that. And
Connie?
we couldn't, and the Grim Reaper's hood like sticks up and it kind of folds over, right? So she took some cardboard and glued some cardboard in the inside of it. That way it would stand up and I could just put it on. And anyways, I had a little skull face on. I was going down there, a little big kid. So I go down there and all the little kids are lined up. We're waiting and we're laughing, having fun. They're having a little popcorn machine. They got their little barbecue going. I get in there and I've been to haunted houses. I ain't scared of nothing. Little kid, just living there. I'm sitting here and I got my little repuck and I'm going in here like this. I go in, there's Jason, there's Freddy, there's Michael Myers, there's some kind of troll. Am I right? I'm sitting here and I got my little pumpkin in one hand and my sip in the other one. Going through like this, little B.O. fella just wandering around. I turn that corner and there that bitch stands. God Lord. I seen her, my heart seen her, my face seen her, my toes seen her, my feet seen her, every bit of my body seen it. And it was just like all at 1 second. Everything got up and turned around the other way and we was gone. Well, whatever that was a witch. It made the mistake of running after me. I looked back and I seen it was running after me, and I took that repuck, that damn sieve I had, and I was sitting there hitting like this back here, and I was running, and I just had the sieve sitting there. I chopped shit up all the hell through there. Okay, so you know how they have that black plastic and stuff that's wrapped around it, petitions stuff off
Yes.
when you're doing them hunt. I ran smack into the middle of that, and I made the imprint in that, and I thought that bitch caught me. I thought that witch had a hold of me, and I didn't even know. So I went to cutting and screaming and crying and whining and all that. I had that damn repuck going all the hell. I cut that hole through there. I ran over the popcorn machine, tripped over it, fell over it, run through the barbecue aisle. I was gone. I ran all the way home, like literally all the way home. I did not stop. I ran all the way home. I left my family, my people, everybody sitting down there. I was gone. I ran all the way home. I got home I took the sieve and I got up under the swing. We had those railroad swings. I laid up under that thing like this right here, and my heart was going. It like killed me. It literally like killed me. Anyways, that's a story about a witch. Ever since then,
Oh,
I stayed the hell away from witches.
Renee Marie doesn't want you to talk about your childhood anymore.
That's all right. I can talk a little bit about it. But anyways, Lisa, there's a lot of things that I think that you get the wrong impression of. Just to be honest with you,
Like
and
what?
I think I just don't know. I mean, I just think sometimes you need to get like the whole story instead of just one side of a story. You get two sides of a story to come up with your own answers. I think you do a lot better. And I'm not going to sit there and put you down because there ain't no reason to put you down. To be honest with you, I mean, at times there was times that I said I'm just going to tell everybody who she is. And I thought about it. It's not. What's it going to do? I mean, why would I do that? Why would I tell who you are? Why would I even do that? It wouldn't be no good anyways.
I don't know.
So
Oh, they said that's not what she says. What did she say? Sorry.
what was it?
I don't know. She's called me a liar. She said I didn't. She said I'm obsessed with your childhood.
Well, I can understand why. So let me ask you a question. So what have you heard about me? Like literally, like what have you heard? I'm kind of intrigued by that. I really am, and no joke, I really truly am intrigued by it. What you've heard about me? Just I want to hear.
I was kind of interested in, hearing about the late '98 era. So
Okay,
you and Shelby got along okay. You must have had some good times back then.
we did, we did. Did Shelby ever tell you about him riding in the back of the car when I was driving the convertible, and he had a bag of batteries sitting there throwing at people?
No.
You'll have to ask him about that.
When was
As a
this? How old were you?
late '98.
Oh, at Lake 98? Oh,
We had that Chrysler convertible.
yeah.
I was
I
driving down
heard
the
about
road.
that. Yeah.
Well, did he ever tell you about the bicycle race that they had?
No,
So
I don't think so.
they had their annual bicycle race, and there's about 60 bicycles or more. So we went down the wrong lane where they had it blocked off, and we got in front of all the bicycle people, right? And they were sitting there pedaling and everything. Well, we was in a car. So all of a sudden, I look in my rear view mirror and I see bicycle people start falling, wrecking and shit. And I look back, and Shelby's got them bag of batteries. We had like 150 batteries, and he's back there, wham, wham, throwing batteries and hitting them. That's true. He'll tell you about that. I like to lost it. I mean, you see bicyclists sitting there pedaling, all of a sudden, bang, bang, they just wrecking, falling over. It was funny. I mean, it was funny for what it was. And then tell him about that time we went to a store and this guy was getting ready to rob it. And Shelby said, Shelby knew. He could tell. I could tell too. I said, Shelby. Shelby said, he's getting ready to he was getting something. I can't remember what it was. And the guy motioned us through. And I looked over and I said, well, you got less than we do. Go ahead. Oh, no. I got some business like that. I looked over and I seen he had a knife. I told Shelby, I said, Shelby, get your stuff, go out in the car. He's getting ready to rob this place. Shelby said, nah. Shelby had to go back and get a drink. He made sure he went right behind the guy, walked right behind him, looked. As he looked at the guy with the knife and everything, he went, he's going to rob him. I was sitting there like, shut the fuck up. It was funny as hell. But I had a pistol on me in that time. Anyways, it wouldn't really matter. And then the guy kept on like, man, you can go, man. You go ahead, man. Go ahead. And he's getting aggravated, agitated. Shelby will tell you. Shelby will tell you every bit of it. Come back around. Shelby went and got some drinks or something. I went up there and I paid for it. And I said, are you okay? And you could tell that woman was scared. I said, you okay, ma'am? Everything good? Yeah. Okay. And you just tell she wasn't. And I went out and put stuff in the car. Shelby, I asked him, he'll tell you this. I said, Shelby, he's getting ready to rob that woman. Shelby said, I know, man. I seen the knife. I said, that's what I said. And Shelby will tell you. Ask him to tell you about that. He'll tell you a story about that.
Okay. So what
Ask him
happened?
Well, just ask him to tell you. That way we can collaborate stories.
Did you save the lady or did you let her
Nah,
get
just ask him about what happened.
All right.
He'll tell you that way. That way, when you come back and tell me, then I can tell you what happened, and then we can see what happened with the stories. You see what I'm saying? If you tell me the same thing I tell you, then we know, right?
Yep.
See, that's smart. That's being smart, Lisa. See, that's how you do it.
How do we know you're telling the truth?
Exactly, Margaret.
What?
You remember some crazy shit we used to get into?
Oh God, yeah. Somebody said they don't see how. See, she says, "Can you imagine raising Ernie and Shelby Lee? Holy shit, girl, you don't know the half of it. Seriously, you just don't even know."
Yeah, I heard a lot of stories.
Give me one. What have you heard?
Well, I don't want to air your family business out here, Ernie.
Well, no. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. It's all right. It's already been aired out before. Go ahead. Let me hear one of them.
No,
I
a lot
want
of
to
these,
hear it.
a lot of these stories haven't.
Huh?
No, I don't want to.
We'll do it. I mean, that's what we're here for. I want to. It helps me with my therapy. The doctor told me I need this. Go ahead. Tell me.
Me telling you stories
Yeah. Tell me a story. I want to tell. I
about
want
your
to see.
childhood is helping your therapy?
Yeah, it
No.
helped my therapy. I want to see if I
Taking your
remember it.
taking your medicine would be helping your therapy.
Well, my meds would. But listen, keep on. I want to hear it. I want to hear what you've heard. That way, I can. I can.
Well,
I can butt in and finish the story, and I'll tell you about it
I
if I
heard
remember
that
it.
Josh Shanks and you were fighting and he knocked you out with a pair of brass knuckles. Is that true?
He hit me with a Nike ring. It's all over his hand. It's one of them rings that goes. It's 5 ring things, and he put that scar right there on me.
Isn't
He
that
didn't.
a brass knuckles?
No, he didn't knock me out. He busted my face open, and then they was wrapping my head up. Blood was flying everywhere. I stood up. I stood up and fought. But that's a good one. Name me another one. Name another one. Name something that's dark in my family that you heard. Let's talk
I don't
about my
want to.
papa. Let's talk about my papa. What's
Oh,
some stories you heard about my papa?
coal miner?
Shelby
Okay,
was a good guy, Ernie.
Yeah, I think so. I think both of them are.
he was, but my papa was not to be messed with.
No, nobody fucked with him because they was afraid of him.
Exactly.
He was quiet. He was real quiet. And it's the quiet ones you got to watch.
And papa was part of the Masons and stuff. Big part.
I don't know if I believe that,
Papa
Margaret.
was.
Is that true?
No, I'm not saying anything bad about him. I'm just saying, like, that's the ones you, like, around here, the way we were raised, that's the ones you watch.
No, he's saying he was a Mason. I don't.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, so I'm not going to say yes or no. So I'm really not sure on that for real.
We'll leave it at we'll leave it up in the air.
Okay.
So my papa did a few things. My papa was hard to handle.
Arthur was too. You remember that?
Yeah. He shot. Well, he shot his own kid.
Yeah, he actually shot Big John.
Yeah, I know he did.
Who did? John Paul?
No, my father-in-law shot my husband.
Oh. Yeah, nice. Harlan is definitely rough and ready, isn't it?
It's something
Margaret,
else. It's still the fucking wild west here. Like I'm serious. Like I don't get me wrong, we're in the southeast, but this is the wild west here.
I remember when I remember when Arthur got mad. He went up the fucking road. I forget who's mad. Levi. I tell you what, I thought he was gonna kill him. He's riding bikes, and I can't remember what he was mad at. But man, he was. And Arthur didn't get mad until if he was mad, something's going down.
Yep.
I'll never forget that. Oh man. But he was calm, cool, and collected. I loved Arthur. Arthur was awesome.
Yeah.
He would watch his box out there. That was funny. He sat on the side of the porch there and watched us box in that chair. Remember that?
Yep.
He sat right there in that damn chair.
I still got a set of the boxing gloves there at the trailer somewhere.
Oh my God.
Yep. I got
thought
the shit. The boxing gloves. I can't remember what they call them. The little boxing gloves things that you tie on the roosters and shit when you fight them. Remember we used to fight them roosters in the backyard?
Yeah, those little gloves you put over them, keep them protecting themselves.
Yeah,
Put 'em on the hood,
I've still got those too.
Oh my God. I used to go around the camp and we'd have boxing matches. Me, Jeremy Napier, Rick. Rick was there.
Yeah, Rick Bledsoe would tear them up.
Rick would. It was always. I never forget it. I never when they said you got to fight Rick. You got to fight. I never forget this because I was I was an upcoming little dude there and everything. And I was like, it was when I first got down there. You got to fight Rick. You got to fight Rick. David Turner. God Almighty, his big brother. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It starts with an A. Starts with an A. Damn, I'll remember in a minute. My mind's messed up. Been hitting the head too many times.
I know there was Rick and Chico. Tony B.
Chico wasn't bad. Chico wasn't a badass. Rick was fucking tough. Chip, yeah.
RC, of course. You know, crazy ass RC.
Me, Jeremy.
You, Jeremy.
Little John. John Roberts. John Robert. David Turner.
Fuck, I can't remember all of them. I know there's a bunch of you.
I know. We had matches. Anyways, it was funny. They's like, next day off school and everything, you're gonna fight Rick. And I was like, fight Rick? I hadn't seen Rick ever fight. And I never will forget that, man. I was little because Rick's what, a couple years older than me. He's 2 or 3 years older than me, right?
Yeah. Rick's older than you. He's I think Rick's actually a year younger than me.
So he's about 3 years older than me, ain't he? 4 years?
Yeah.
So me and him put gloves on. I never will forget that, man, how we did it. And we started boxing, man. And I tell you what, that son of a bitch could hit. Oh my God. Like, bam. I just bent down. He's like, correct. But man, he admired me. He admired that because I was able to take a beating. Well, you know that. I'd always take a beating.
Right.
Dude, I fought Chris Dean and fucking knocked him. I mean, like,
Chris was hard headed. That motherfucker had a damn head like a brick.
Dude, TJ Brewer, God rest his soul, was up there when we was doing this fighting. And Chris outweighed me. God dang, man. Chris had arms.
Yeah,
like
Chris
this
has always been a big boy.
And he would rush in and he would rush me and pow. Even me blocking it, even when he'd hit me and I'd block and I'd hit, blood would shoot out like 15 foot, man, like it's scattered. Like it was spraying people, blood was. And he beat me, man. And I just sitting there and I was like, yes. And I was like, man, I can't do nothing. I couldn't handle that power. And he was
Where's y'all at? Up at Brewers?
Yeah, up in Els.
Yeah.
At the store there. And he come running, man. And I timed it perfect, man. Hit him with a straight left. He said, ooh, hit him right in the nose. He went down to one knee. Kevin Couch jumped up there. He said, 1, 2, counting him out to 10. I sat there like, I looked at TJ. I had blood all over me. I said, TJ, I couldn't see. I couldn't do nothing, Margaret. I was pouring the blood. I was sitting there, get these gloves off me and everything. I was like, oh, God, because I thought he was going to kill me. God, man, he got the gloves off and everything. He shook my hand. We both bloody as hell. He shook my hand and everything. But we had fun with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, hell, you remember Robbie Curry?
But do you remember me and Robbie getting in a fight in Melissa's apartment, tore it all to hell?
No, I didn't hear about that. I boxed him whenever we were teenagers. That motherfucker wore my head out, son.
Up at Fox gas station. Ask Melissa. Hey, Lisa, ask Melissa about this. Robbie was up there seeing Melissa. I was up at Melissa's apartment. She was up on the top at the Fox's gas station there. Me and Robbie went through her fucking walls fighting. Literally, we tore the walls out fighting. I mean, the petitions. We went through the walls into her bedroom, tore back through, went out the damn door, busted the door open, rolled down the damn porch, right into Loopy Bloss, the police officers. All the cops was there. We rode right out in front of them.
I'd like to see that, Irby. That'd be funny as hell.
It was. Ask Melissa about that. Melissa
Okay.
come out there. She didn't know what in the hell happened. Ask her. She'll tell you. We tore her. She'll tell you. She said, "You out tore my fucking house all to hell." We tore that place all to hell. I think she got kicked out over that shit. I don't know, but it's crazy. We tore that whole place all to hell because he got into it, and I protected her or something like that. It was something over that my sister, and we started
He was
fighting.
crazy. You know he went. You know he went to prison for murder.
He killed Bruce.
Yeah, I don't think you did, Ernie.
Margaret.
I'll message you. Listen, I'll message you and tell
Margaret,
you
he, Bruce was kin to me.
why. I love Bruce to death, Ernie. I know
Bruce
him
is
and
my
his son.
people.
I love them.
You know that.
But
And
all of them was
it's
fighting.
like-
They both. Every time they get drunk, you'd have to fight one of them.
I know
Both
it.
of them
I
had.
know. I
Both of them
fought
had
Robbie
scars
twice.
from
I
head to
know.
toe. Both of them had scars from head to toe because every time they get drunk, you have to fight one of them. I mean, fight to the fucking death, just about it.
Well, I hated fighting Bruce. Bruce was like that. He'd get drunk. He couldn't hold it.
That's
It was
what
fine.
Robbie
You're
was
talking about
too. Hell, it took
your uncle?
seven fucking officers to get him down over one night in his mommy's house.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
your Uncle Bruce or a different one?
That's a different one.
he's my uncle. Too. He's also
Well,
an uncle down the road.
I think they're related, but that's not the one that.
That's not the one you're talking about. He's
Yeah.
still related to me. We're talking about David's daddy.
Yeah, Penix.
Yep. Bruce Penix.
God rest his soul. He was a wildcat.
But he wasn't that tough until he started drinking.
Right, that redneck
Like-
come out.
Hey, Joe was up there drinking with us one time. We was up there and Joe stole Mark's car. Remember that old brown Phoenix?
So whose car?
Mark Jones. Margaret, my sister. He had his car up there. So he tore out of the holler there, and all we heard John Paul said, "Who gave him the goddamn keys?" He looked at me and I was like, "Are you asking for the keys?" All you hear was
Oh
so
shit.
we go down the holler and he's flipped upside down in the creek
Oh shit.
in the fucking car, and I'm looking like I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, and Joe's coming up out of there and everything. Like, oh, it was funny as hell, laughing my ass
There's
off.
been a many of them in that damn creek up there.
Hey, Bruce Penix, we was lifting weights. I never forget this. We was lifting weights. He said, and this one, Bruce was a lot older than me. He is 130 pounds on the weight bar. He said, Ernie, he said, if you can curl this, you're pretty strong for your size. And I said, okay. So I curled it. I curled it like 2 times, put it back down. I was like, God, it might have hurt me. He said, that's pretty good. Cause Bruce used to lift weights a lot.
Yep.
Bruce was,
He was a wild one. I loved him to death. He was
I loved him to death too, but Robbie.
that damn drinking, man. Enough fucking beers. He was ready to fight any damn body. He
I
didn't
was
give a
there.
shit.
I was there when Robbie fought Jason Adams, Scotty, me. It was me, Scott in the state police. It was Scotty, me, Jason Adams, fucking the captain at the time. Remember the rumor about? They said they asked Scotty. They said, "What was you doing, Scotty?" He said, "I was holding the captain's hat." When he fought back, it was.
Yeah, he wasn't about to do. He wasn't about to do shit. That son of a bitch was crazy as hell.
It was. Listen, they fought. Jason Adams fought. Jason Adams fought. What's up, big dog? What's up? Jason Adams fought Robbie Curry, and I never forget it. Robbie was fighting his woman or something like that, and they came up and everything. And Jason was new. Jason was new on the police force, and he came there. And he said, "I'll get a hold of him." And they all knew they fought Robbie before, right? Robbie would fight with the police.
Yeah, he'd fight with him, all right. They took 7
Hold
of
on
them to
a
get him down to his mommy's house.
So, oh yeah, exactly. Well, that's when it, so he said, "You go get in the car right now." Robbie's like, "Okay." He ducked his head. You know how Robbie was anyways. He said, he ducked his head. He said, "Oh, no, 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 no." And he said, "I just gave you an order. You're under a fucking arrest." He turned around, grabbed Robbie, and Robbie hit him upside the head. I swear to God, Jason Adams' handcuffs went up in the air. Robbie tackled him on that car. They both went across the car. The other officers made a circle and let Jason and Robbie fight. Mud was flying everywhere because how like it's, in Everett's how they got them big potholes and stuff in the
Yeah.
back of the school there, right where his mommy's is at. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And you know how the road's uneven, so it would rain. So there's mud flying everybody. Every single one of them cops had mud dig down all over them, man, all over them. I never forget this. There was mud flying everywhere. Jason and Robbie getting it in, man, beating the hell out of each other. Finally, Jason run out of breath. And Robbie didn't run out of breath. Robbie's
Oh fuck
crazy.
no, he didn't. He was fucking. He had that what they call, and I hate to say it that way, but that's what we call it around here. It's retard strength.
Hey, I watched him dive out of a window on the second floor on his head, come back up, ask for a beer, and he done it again. Same shit. Dive right on his head. I swear to God, out on the fucking concrete
You
on
know-
his head. Just dive right
You know
out.
what building? That big old long building behind the school there, next to his mom's.
Oh yeah.
We go back there in that field, and we played football back there. We played tuck and tackle football back there every day. If we went back there, we was on the creek bank somewhere, and somehow or another we ended up with 2 pair of boxing gloves. By God, it was on from there.
You fought
Every one of
Robbie?
them boxed back. Yeah, I fought him twice. I boxed with him twice. He tore my head up. But
Okay,
he-
I'm gonna go. You guys
No,
don't
no,
need
no.
me here for this.
No, we're done. We're
I
done.
got-
We're done with that. Go ahead,
No,
Lisa. I
I-
want to hear some
Hey,
of
you,
that.
hey, you, Lisa, you can talk. I was just reminiscing. To
We
be
just
honest with you,
reminiscing.
No, I
'cause
know,
I miss a lot of people.
So-
They're dead and gone, and I
Yeah. So,
reminisced a little bit.
So Lisa, I wanted to show a bit about you and me. Yes, all right. Okay, so look, with you and everything, tell me a story that you heard. I mean, I want to see what you heard.
I remember a story, Ernie, and she can confirm it with Shelby if she wants to, I guess. You remember taking them nunchucks and swords out on them cops whenever you was younger, and they ended up putting you in a psych ward? I don't know why the hell that just hit my mind for, but it was like, fuck
I'll
it,
tell-
throw down.
So I'll tell you the story. I was mom had went down to Ada's. And Ada didn't like us. And she called the police and said that I was up there with ninja stars, swords, and of course, I mean, I was a freak. Margaret, tell them I was a freak with that stuff.
Oh yeah, he could throw some damn stars. Me and him both hit a fucking broom handle.
I heard
I
he
mean-
was good with nunchuck.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
He's good with them fucking nunchucks, like fucking like a damn ninja, like Michelangelo Ninja Turtle.
Oh, I could spin
That's why they
them
used to call him
nunchucks.
Ninja
I can
Turtle all
still
the
do it.
time.
So it was funny because I had that damn Wakashi sword that was it was a Ninja Warrior sword, and it had like little gadgets in it, like it had a poison vial, it had 2
Them blow
daggers.
darts too. Remember them fucking blow darts and shit you and Big John used to fucking do?
Yeah, I used to like, man. So, anyways,
Ain't that Lisa? They've actually had a wild childhood, like for real. I mean, they really have.
Blue
So-
darts sound like fun.
Yeah,
oh,
they had
they are.
they
You
had
can dip them in
blow darts,
rattlesnake.
and
You
ninja
can
stars, and
you can dip them in rattlesnake poison, and
Yeah.
man, you can do some crazy stuff with them. But anyways, so what was funny is I'm sitting up here and I'm sharpening this sword. The door is open. The state troopers step in, and they look at me and they're like, "Son, step away from the weapon like this." Saved by the Bell is playing on TV. I've got one shoe on and one shoe off. It was Roy Pace, who was the state trooper. He's like, I'm like, okay. So I lay the weapons down. As I step up, I've got one shoe on, one shoe off. I said, let me get my shoe off. And as I turned, I kind of moved around his arm because he had a hold of me by my arm. And I guess he thought that I was resisting. I was able to put my shoe on, just slip it on as I did that. And he thought that I was resisting. So he pulled me back. And when he did, he was like, we both kind of was in awkward situation. We both kind of like about fell. He thought that I was pulling on him, and then I thought that he was going to do something to me too. So we both went out the damn trailer door. We busted the trailer door open, went down the steps. We was rolling, fighting off damn top of the hill there, rolling out. Mike Petrie was a cop. He gets out. He's running. I never forget this, Margaret. He's sitting there. You know how big Mike Petrie was.
yeah.
He's sitting there trying to put his damn shoes on, his running shoes. He said, we got a runner. Scott Moore pulls up. He's like, no. All that. Me and Roy beat the hell out of each. I was only 15 years old. We beat the hell out of each other going down that damn hill, rolling. And I've got that damn utility belt. It's got ninja stars. It's got smoke bombs. It's got smoke grenades. It's got shriekings. It's got daggone. I don't even know what in the hell it was. It was bad. One of them smoke bombs went off, so I can't see shit. It was, and he thought damn pandemonium war had hit or something. And I'm talking about them canisters, smoke bombs about this big. It would fucking smoke up the world. And one of them went off. Scott Moore is the one that helped me out with that. I remember they took me into Harlan. I was underage, so they took me to Harlan and everything. As we're sitting there, I'm getting pissed off. I see what's going on. They getting ready to send me off. And that phone booth wall, that phone wall sitting there, they used to have them pay phones and stuff you could hit on. And they had that wood separating it. Mike Petrie's sitting there watching me. And all of a sudden, I just haul off and I hit that with my fist. It goes, shatters that wood, and it scares the hell out of him. They tackle me. Next thing you know, the doctors is running out there. They got 4 doctors, 3 nurses holding me down. They got that Ativan shot. Bam! They hit me with that Ativan. It was
knocked your ass out.
It was around Christmas time. I wake up and I'm in a seclusion room in Corbin, Kentucky, and I'm seeing my mom. I see my mom, and the door's closed pretty much. But the first thing I do is when I wake up, I'm seeing a guy in a Santa Claus hat. It's one of the nurses, that how they do their little theme parties and stuff. So I was sent off to Corbin for 3 months, and then I was sent to Covington for 2 months. I spent 6.5 or 7 months being sent off that time. Yeah.
Yeah, you kept getting, every time you get in trouble, you get sent off.
I did. I got a lot of trouble. I remember they let me go back to school. They let me go back to school one time, and you know how those trades was in Evans, right?
Yeah.
I'd always get picked on. Well, when I started getting sent off, I started fighting back myself and everything. I can't remember what it was. Jason Russell, I think it was. It was I don't know who it was. I can't remember who it was. But I took that tray and I slacked him in the face with it and got sent off again. But yeah, I did. I had a crazy childhood.
Y'all had a wild childhood for real.
Lisa, you got anything to add?
So Lisa,
No.
what is Lisa still up here with us?
Yeah, she's up
I'm here. Yeah.
What kind of stories has Shelby told? I mean, you got to get into detail, but like,
yeah, I'm reading messages that people are sending me that somebody's doxing me in every chat. So
what? Why the hell is somebody trying? I don't know, man. I don't get into that.
I don't know, one of Ernie's friends.
One of my friends. But go ahead.
Oh
Tell us
yes,
the story.
it is. Okay, so story Shelby told me. A lot of it is about your mom, so I don't want to say anything about that. I don't know. I wish I could have met her. She just seems like the nicest person ever.
She wasn't too nice back today. She was wild.
His Mima.
Oh, I thought you meant his.
Oh no, he's told me about his mom. Yeah, I've heard stories about his mom. Yeah,
Hey,
beating the shit out of people.
Hey,
I
can we
think
get some of
she's
these
pretty
cookies?
tough. She's pretty
Ernie,
tough.
I think
You wanna
Nicolina
talk
wants
to
to.
cookies?
Nicolina's wanting to chat
Yeah,
and wanting a link,
I got it. Hold a second.
but she was wild. She was like my hero back in the day. She was crazy as hell, and I looked up to her a lot. And I really I loved that woman more than anything. Like for real, she was cool as fuck.
She must have been tough. She won that rough and rowdy brawl or whatever.
She was tough as nails.
There's a witch over here. Hold on a second. You should go outside in the dark. And fuck you, witch. Go ahead, Nikki.
But she was his
No,
mom.
I
His
just-
mom was a big inspiration to me back in the day because
I
I
just
absolutely
wanted to
loved the way
listen.
she was.
I just wanted to listen to these ladies lie.
But I was just like, I looked up to her a lot. I loved her to death. She was cool as hell.
Yeah.
Hi,
I'm sure you
Nicolina.
did.
Why did Lisa drop for it?
Well, Lisa dropped because a few days ago she was in Brad's and Lisa was trying to say that I was the one that called the cops on you. She called me and she said, well, no, I wasn't talking about you. Amber called me and I was telling Amber that it was Ray Smith that called the police. Ask Lips. Lips gave her my phone number. She called me. She lives here in Michigan over in Grand Rapids. And I told her, do not talk about me again. Do not make false accusations or I will pull up. She's like almost 70 years old, Ernie. So you talking to her about her ass, her boobs?
Nicolina, come on.
No, don't come on. This is the woman that is literally trying to fuck your brother Shelby.
I'm about to spit this pop out.
And Margaret, you need to stop as well.
What the fuck have I done?
Margaret, you talk so much shit about Ernie.
About stolen valor? I sure did, and I'll say it to his face, honey.
No, ma'am. It's more
Yes,
than
ma'am.
that. It's more than that.
You got receipts on
are
that?
you living with Brad, Margaret?
No, I'm not.
Why are you always at Brad's grandma's apartment?
How am I at Brad's grandma's apartment, honey?
I don't know.
I
We've
was at
seen you there.
Brad's. I was at Brad's twice.
Yeah. Where's your husband?
My husband's dead and gone.
Oh. Oof. Where's your children?
They're grown. They have families of their own
Where's your grandchildren?
with their parents.
Mm-hmm. So why is it that it was actually just last week, Margaret, where you were making fun of Ernie and you were going to try to coax him out to some fucking trail or some bullshit to camp with fucking faggot Brad.
No, Ernie actually offered for me to go in the mountains with him, and I said that I would go.
Oh. All right. But we should continue to talk about Lisa Kay and her obsession with Shelby Lee, just like Stephanie.
I don't know who Stephanie is.
Well, according to Lisa, Stephanie Cleenan is not her real name, who lied and said she was Shelby Shell's power of attorney, because clearly Lisa Kay knows way more than any of us on this platform. And you're supporting it. Actually, so are you, Ernie, and why? Lisa Kay is only coming up on your panel for fucking content and to try to help your brother get out of fucking prison for the conspiracy of murder.
But we know,
of Ronnie King.
Nicolina, that's not going to happen, though. See,
Right.
and what I want to do
But
is I want
why
to see
do
what
you
she
keep-
has and
Listen,
says.
this woman is your mother's age, Ernie. She's almost 70 years old.
Oh, I know that, Nicolina.
All right, then why were you like, what's your ass look like?
I'll stick with you, Nicolina. Okay.
No, it has nothing to do with sticking with me. Why are you letting that dumb bitch up on your panel?
Because I want to see where she's at and what she's doing. Because I
My
got stuff too
goodness.
that, like, well, I understand that there's people out there going to put her calls out there.
Ernie, she called me the other day and said, I called Amber. And then she lied to you, and so did your sister.
Well, you're right. You're right. You did say that. You did tell me that. But I was getting around to that. Like, what are you doing talking to my sister? Did you tell my sister this or that? I gotta start easy. I'm not trying to make like, hey,
She dropped
go-
down because I literally told her I will fucking pull up to her assisted live or her Section 8 apartment complex if she fucking talks shit about me again.
you say she's in Michigan.
Yeah, she's in Grand Rapids. She's like 2 hours from my house.
Well,
Dude, she is your mother's age.
I know that.
Why is she trying to flirt with you? It's super creepy.
Just fucking around, Nicolita.
All right, well, it's super creepy from
Well,
an
give me a
old
kiss on the cheek. That way we
person.
know we're good.
No, you don't think that's creepy,
Well,
Arnie?
I know, but give me a kiss on the cheek.
All right. Goodbye.
We'll be good. Bye. You see, now sometimes
Ernie, you trying to
Margaret,
get you a Ernie, you trying to get you a granny.
well, these days, everybody's saying I'm grifting, so I'm gonna become the greatest grifter of all time.
The greatest grifter of all times. Hell yeah,
That's
go
the
for it. Fuck it.
so I'm looking for the 90-year-olds, 80-year-olds, people that's gonna be, not around too long, but they may have like a bank account or assisted living, some kind of program or something that they're in that I can get some money out of. I already took Lucy. Lucy had a little bit. I took her a little bit. I was looking. What I was going to do is go make friends back with you again, so you could get me some older ladies. I know like Ellen,
Oh
them, and all
yeah,
them.
I got all the older ladies. Fuck yeah, you know.
So, anyways, that's where I'm at.
I seen somebody bitching about $3 in gravy and biscuits. Fuck, you getting $3 gravy and biscuits? Where the hell?
Well, actually, I have to ask for $3. I usually have a little bit of extra cents to cover it. Harlan, you can get McDonald's like $3.91. You can get gravy and biscuits, sweet tea. Well, you could, but now it's about $4.46 probably.
I was gonna say, where the hell at? Hey, this little gas station down here in Lowell has actually got some pretty good food.
You heard about
I
that
actually
gas
tried it
station
one
down
day.
there in Lowell, didn't you?
Do what?
I've heard some. Well, back in the day, it's under new ownership now, but I heard some bad.
Yeah,
some
it's
bad
under new
shit back-
ownership. Yeah, it's under new ownership now.
You know what I'm talking about back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day. I don't know about it no more. I haven't been in Harlan, since
The
a while.
actually the commissary's got a deli in it now too. You'd be surprised.
I heard about that.
It don't even look like
that.
it don't even look like the same damn store.
They've done a lot different to it. I've seen that or heard about it. I ain't seen it. I ain't went in there. Is my family member still work? Is what's his name? Scott. Is Scott still working there?
I'm not sure. Is that the dude that does like the floors and stuff? Is that what you're
Yeah,
talking about?
Scott. He's been there for years.
I think he is still there. Little skinny guy.
When he sees me, remember he sees me, he's like, hey,
There's one. He's a little skinny guy. He's been there a long time. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know his name, but
yeah, that's Scott.
he's real friendly when I go in there and stuff. He works the floors. He does like puts out the merchandise and
That's my dad. That's my dad's wife's brother.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I know he's from. Yeah, I was thinking he was from that area up 38.
My dad about killed him one time. I never forget that. He went to work with us on the roof one time. I never forget that when I was a kid. Man, God dang, that was matter than hell. He left a chisel on the roof, and my dad had a bunch of shingles come back. He's packing them shingles on him. He slipped up on that He slipped on that chisel and went off the side of the roof. My dad did with that chisels, with them shingles falling all over him.
Oh shit!
He got up, come back up that damn ladder. He took the hammer and he swung it at Scott. And he missed him. Scott was skippering away, and he took the whole hammer and just slung it, threw it at him. Missed him by about his head about that much. It went right by his head. Mad than hell. Dad was going to kill him. But he left, and then, it was crazy. I was just a little kid. I was learning how to do roofing and stuff in. But, yeah, Margaret, it's something, ain't it? Something, I'll tell you.
I looked up that clip where your dad had done that to that Curry guy.
Where you killed him?
Yeah, and I read up on it a little bit. I remember it, but like I didn't remember it. And I kept like thinking, I can't fucking remember shit hardly. I mean, I do, but I
Mark.
don't. You know what I mean?
We was in the kitchen when it happened, and he blew him
And-
out the back of the porch and blew his head off.
Like like I said, I looked it up because I remember it, but I didn't remember it. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't remember if it's him or not. So I looked it up and I read on it, and it's crazy.
Who was Noel?
Which one? There's two, Ernie.
The
There's-
little blonde girl with the glasses.
I think that's just put your screen up. That's all I can do. That's all I can tell you to do.
Well, who is she?
She's all right, and she likes to talk. Just put your screen up.
Is she gonna porn bomb me or something?
She's been known to do that, Ernie. So I don't know. Love her heart. She's not.
Well, how does she porn bomb? How old is she first?
She's of age, but not of age. If you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Hey, Margaret.
Noelle, are you up here?
Yes, hi. How
Hi,
is everybody's day today?
We're
Pretty good,
okay.
actually. How was your day?
Good.
What are you doing, Noel? Noel. I see you in the backstage. What are you doing?
Chewing.
What are you chewing on? A straw? Who? Hey, Nicolina.
Ernie, do
Yeah.
not take your cover off. Noelle will porn bomb you. She'll pull down her shirt and show her titties.
What?
She
That's
does.
the reason I told him to put a screen up.
She was sent here by either Mark Terry.
I've only
or
known her doing it
Robert.
one time, but that's the reason I told Ernie to put a screen up.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so hold on a second. Hold
Ernie,
up a second.
Noelle is a retard like ATIL. Drop her down.
Okay, so
That was rude, but
You don't want to be like, oh, look, Ernie is exploiting a tard. That's what's going to happen.
okay. I didn't
Noelle
know who she
is
was.
a fucking tard, Ernie, and she will pull down her fucking bra and show her tatas just to get your channel ganked.
I didn't. Okay, so I was wondering why y'all said put the screen up. So, are there any way that you and Margaret could ever like reconcile with each other? Or is this just a hatred program that's going to go on forever?
I don't even know her, dude. Like I've never, like I don't even know who. I mean, I know of her on here, but like I've never like interacted in any way. I guess is the way you put it.
Well, the reason I ask that is I don't know what started your all's feud. Is it just because of Brad, or is it just
I don't
let's
know.
say whether Queen Ashley, my head of security, has spoken, and I always do as Queen Ashley says. Thank you. Now, Margaret, here's the thing: as a creator, you're going to take on backlash. You'll always have backlash. You'll always have somebody.
Oh, I know that. I know
So I mean,
that. Hell.
I know you're going to start your own channel. And
I've
been doing it.
already got my own channel, and I don't know. It feels weird. I feel like I'm talking to myself kind of when I don't have somebody talking back. You know how like on your panel I can talk to you and you talk back. Like
Right.
on Brad's channel, interaction like that. So
Right, I understand. It's weird. It takes a while to get over that initial effect because you're sitting here, you hear your own voice talking. You can hear yourself
Right.
talking. And you look at people in chat and they're answering you, but you know, if you ain't got nobody on
Yeah,
panel
but it's
talking to
still
you,
not
it's kind of
like it's
different.
not vocal. You know what I mean? Like it's not
Right.
vocal. At Maggie Mags, honey, anything that I've said behind Ernie's back, I will say to his face. He knows this. Like
And
the only damn thing that I've really said any bad thing about is his stolen valor, and I've told him that to his face. Well, not to his face, but over this topic.
and I've heard it. I've heard it. So, what do you think about Tina Simmerly?
Dude, when she said that she tried to have a threesome with you and her old man, I like to fell over, Ernie.
And what was the part that made you do that?
I couldn't. Like I couldn't.
Was it
I
that
don't
the
know.
fur? Was it that the fur burger was being splattered or what?
I don't know, dude. It was just how like it was creepy. It was. I don't know. She's one of a kind, definitely.
Well,
I remember whenever you told me to add her on Facebook years ago. That's back when I lived in Bell County. And you was doing your highway runs, and my phone would get blowed up. You know that. And I would try to talk to you and stuff. And
what do
I
you
don't
think?
know. Like,
Let me ask you a question. So, Homelander did his show today, and he got quite
he done an
a.
excellent job.
He really did. And here's the
I mean,
thing:
he really did.
whether you like it or not, you have to admit, Margaret, that you know certain people put certain things out there, and they don't put the whole truth out there. They hold it out.
Right.
Even the news channels that we have now, I think he would make a great for
Mhm.
the other side. Anyways, you know, at least
Like,
somebody
he's
can
really,
say
he's not, no, he's really not biased. You know what I mean? Like he's really
right.
not biased. So
He's not
and
biased at
and he's
all.
and he's like he's
Where the hell
heartfelt.
did
You know what I
get
mean?
that
You could really tell that he's not just an asshole. You know what I mean? He's just not a regular asshole, I guess.
Does it
He's
change
just
colors?
heartfelt.
I seen that. So let me ask you. You know, for me, you know, I used to have a source that I could go to and being the actual factual. I did.
Well,
You have to admit that. We agreed with
she,
each other. We
well,
had fun with each other. We did. But now I feel like her people that are and that I have certain issues against, that if I go to her to put stuff out, that a lot of it's going to be and you have to agree. You have to agree
I mean,
because she's
yeah,
not
it's going
exactly
to be, shit gets twisted no matter what you say.
right.
So, Keys to Mama's Heart, yeah, the chat was kind of biased because you all were outnumbered.
Well, and it's
And
always going to be
you know,
that. But I'm not.
yeah,
But
I mean, y'all
that's
were
what I
outnumbered.
want. That's what I want.
And
Like if you look in here right now, we have 165 people in here. I'm
mhm.
happy. I'm happy with that. I know it's going to get bigger and bigger because I know what I'm doing and I know what's real and what's not. I've done this. I've done this for 4 years, so this ain't my first rodeo.
Right, but in my opinion of you, I think your narcissistic traits has come out more since you've been like on this kind of social media.
Well, it has for a reason, and like if you watch me, I have these certain tendencies that I do. I like sometimes I'll come in and I'll be totally different than what I was before. Correct?
Well, that's your bipolar schizophrenic shit. I've got that too. Like I know that, but are you medicated? Because you really should be.
Well, I mean, I've got a few things I'm going, and here's the bad thing about it is I'm waiting on the results for my kidneys this time, and I know it's not going to be good. I know it's going to be worse than last time. So the way I look at it, I want everybody that's going to be mad at me to be mad at me. That way, when I throw the gotcha moment, the smoking gun at them, I can just say, you know, you were wrong. Now what?
Right, and I like I said, I hope you can prove me wrong. I really do, because that really like bothered me a lot. And yeah, I've said certain things on it. Hell, you know me, I'll tell you. And
Well, you have, and I understand that. I understand your position. Why you think I ain't just totally went in? Like,
I
have I
know.
tore into you? Have I tore into you?
Nope. No, you have not.
I've never tore into you, and I never will
Nope.
tear into you. And I'll tell you why. It's because I understand where you come from, and I understand how you think, and I understand what you believe. And
Right.
whether it's right or wrong for me or you, I have to respect that about you. You understand
I
it?
mean, I've always told you, Ernie, no matter what, you could sell fucking eyes to a goddamn Eskimo, okay? And I know
Yep.
this. And I've always told you, if you put your mind to something, you can do it.
Well, here's one thing, Margaret. When in 2016 or 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, I traveled the world.
I know you was all over the damn place. Every time we talk, you was some fucking where else.
And I've been all over the news in those times. I was
I've
all
not
over the
seen,
news.
I've not seen the news things, but yeah, you were in different places every time that me and you talked.
And I was real big into even law enforcement. Even law enforcement was, you know, good with me, real good with me. I had pull, a lot of pull. Now it did go south, as everything does. And you know,
That's it.
but for these people to say that I didn't do what I did, that's why I say I got them, because I know what I did. I know everything about it. I know what I was involved with. I mean, where did I get those big fancy sports cars at that I had? Where did I get the money for that?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm not asking. I'm not even going to ask that because around here,
made
you
good.
end up with a big, nice, fancy car. We know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
But
So
every time that you've got something different, you always fucking like you've been like, look, I got this, You're all excited, like you did back in the day. You know what I mean? And that, I guess that's where my heartstrings are still attached because I do want to see you do good.
you just checking that shit out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I really do. I want you to do good and
Margaret, and here's the thing,
have
Margaret. I
some.
knew I'd bounce back on my feet. Okay, so I took this, and I'm glad you came up here tonight because I wanted to tell Lisa this too. If Lisa wants to come back up, let me make sure I put this out there for her. And I really want, and I'm glad there's a lot of people in here so I can say this tonight. Margaret, I've always been one of those type of people that kind of was like a mystery, you know what I'm saying? Like a mysterious thing, what I did, what I
Oh
used to
yeah,
do.
you've always been a loner too. Like you do shit on your own. You know what I mean? You bounce, and I do that. Like I've done that. Like I go ghost, and nobody will know where the fuck I'm at. You know.
Right. Right. But
But I worry about you. Like I contacted your sister, and I'm sure she told you. But me and her talk.
Margaret, do
Like
you remember that
I do
time? Do
worry
you
about
remember
you,
that
Ernie.
time? Do you remember
I
that
just
time
want
I
to.
went? Do you remember that time I went missing in New York?
How many damn times have you went missing though?
I mean, when the police
Yeah, I
put it out
do.
there that I was
Because I
missing and
messaged
all that.
Jimbo and asked him if I got the money, if he would drive me up there. Because I even had the other Tanya, the one in Tennessee, I had her looking for you, trying to find you on the computer and
And you and
shit.
my sister was working together.
Yep.
And she called and she verified, well, she called at the time, she called Trump Towers. She called all them places and verified. And they verified me there, but they could not give no information out about me, correct?
Yep.
Okay. I've got my acceptance letters, all that. And what happened is I got up there in the Hudson. Ernie, you're still missing. I am. Something happened to me, Margaret. I can't explain exactly what happened. I don't know what happened. But this is like I was gone a week and a half, 2 weeks. There's time that I can't think that I can't cover. I mean, seriously,
Right.
I don't.
I know what you mean.
And all I remember is being picked up by the police. I was
Somebody
picked up
said you
by
was
the police.
abducted by aliens. Hey, I believe in aliens. Don't even go there.
No, but listen, during that time while I was gone, there was actual real kidnapping people who contacted my family and said and tried to take ransom notes and stuff, didn't they? Try to do ransom stuff.
That was some wild shit because I got one. It was I got a message from somebody. I can't remember who it is, and me and you had that word, and I said it, and there was nothing back. That's the reason I got Tanya involved in it.
So
Like that was some weird shit.
now, after that happened, Margaret, my life totally changed. And you can look at the outline.
Hey, Pink. I'm just up here fucking around with Ernie, talking to him, reminiscing about some
Here,
shit.
let me get it's Pink Bow. Oh, Pink Bow's in the back. Hey Pink Bow, how you doing, buddy?
Nah, I'm not here for you. Just shut the fuck up. Like, dude, like Marguerite, what are you doing? I mean, in
I'm
here, like,
reminiscing.
are you? No, I'm just sitting up here like a little confused. Like, are you up here like sitting here for Ernie again?
No, ma'am.
I was good because about to about to sit up here and say that because what are you laughing about? What's so very very funny about the things that you've done? I mean, one of the things I was actually, very, worried about because you sat up there and, and said it for the half hour that you called him out for, his stolen valor, but it just seems like, you're sitting up here like basically sugarcoat with, him, but it's just like, you got the name in your title, like, Mags, like unlocked.
That's not me.
Man, I can smell that pizza.
The Maggie
man.
Mags unlocked is not me.
You ate some of it, didn't you? That pizza?
Well, do you mind type it in the chat? So right now, so I know that you don't have that in your name.
It ain't gonna do
Mine-
good.
Hold up.
I wasn't thinking about that.
How do I type in the chat, Ernie?
I wasn't thinking about
Oh
that.
gosh.
I really don't know. Hold on. It says join chat. Hold on, I'm gonna try.
I think that Ernie's full of shit. Like come on now. Like he just sat up there and said that to you. Just say and go. Has he ever done anything wrong to you? Has he ever done anything and talked down on you? And you said no. You said no on the actual die is what you said. Remember that?
Ernie has never put my shit out there or nothing. Like he's never.
Like, come on now. He's done shit to everyone. Remember, you even said yourself that you did not agree with any of the things that he's basically done to all the different women, shit, including the stolen valor that you were going to try to,
I'm working with law.
Good.
Ernie
Okay.
knows that.
Okay, but what is it? But what do you do? Like on here, like you're basically like sugarcoating him right now. It's what you're doing. Like, come on, what are you doing? This is
I'm reminiscing.
No, this is what he definitely wants. Like, come on now, this is what he wants. This is what he does. So, it just seems like more. You believe not the way I was looking at it, it seemed like you were more like flip flopping.
No, I'm not flip flopping. I'm just talking to Ernie about old shit.
Where'd you go?
I don't know.
Pink Bow. But yeah, Margaret,
I
you
typed
don't
in chat. I don't know how the fuck I done that, but I figured it out though. I think he thinks because I'm up here that I'm simping for you or something, or she thinks that I'm simping for you or something. And I'm seriously I'm not. I'm not by any means. I mean, for real.
Well, we're gonna walk outside a minute. I want to get some fresh air, like we used to do, Margaret. We used to walk around the camp back in the day. God, ain't no good at walking no more. I'm getting old these days. Oh, holler, brother. Oh, Lord. Oh, believe it or not, man, this place here, it kind of reminds me of what you used to around the campfire, Margaret. You there?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of the way you used to do around the camp, walking and stuff. I'm telling you, back in the day, crazy, wasn't it? Now you made a lot of friends on YouTube here, but let me ask you a question, Margaret.
There's actually a few people that I talk to, like on Messenger and I text. Like I've made a few friends that I really enjoy talking to them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. There is no more cookies left. I think I got a few actually, but God almighty. I'll get too fat to even walk, Margaret. I don't even know if I'll make it around
Oh,
this place.
shit.
No,
I
this place
doubt
is
that.
you should see my little vehicle. Look at that badass. Oh yeah, they're all cop cars here too, by the way. Yeah.
Oh shit. Where the
You
fuck?
see it? You see that,
Hold
don't
up.
you?
Hold up. No, I didn't see it. Show me.
They're all let's see. See them?
What the fuck, dude?
So I just want to let everybody know I'm, like I said, I got a good job now. I got a good place. I get to hang out with my old friends that I knew years and years ago, and it's pretty cool and everything. Yeah, I'll walk around with you a little bit. I can't walk around much because I'll show you. I don't want to lose contact with my internet and stuff here.
You got it hooked up to the Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I do, because there's no service hardly here.
Mine will reach from my trailer to the old house down there at the driveway there.
Well, mine probably does. I ain't never tested this. We got strong internet because we got Thompson Warps included all of our phones and stuff. So it's
right. But Tanya's will literally reach from her house
see, mine's
to
all
which
weird.
I don't. You remember where Chip and Tanya used to live? In Baxter down here, the house they bought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's where the other Tanya lives, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hers will reach from this house all the way out to the cutoff out here, and still have really good service. And I don't know how in the hell hers reaches that far, and mine just reaches down to the old house.
Hold on a minute, wait a minute. No, you're not. You're in a group home or rehab. I beg to differ, old buddy. Anyways, so Margaret, you know as well as I know that they shut my license down, and they had to reissue me some new license because of everybody jumping in on it and everything. And here's the thing, Margaret, I don't care to just put it out there and show you, but I think I should make, I think I should make money.
I'm not saying like for real or anything. Like I'm not even like, if you send it to me, let me look at it, and I'll delete the motherfucker. Like that. Right. That's as far as it'll go.
Well, how about if I
you know me? If I give you my word on that, that's as far as it's going to go. You know what I mean?
And I appreciate that, and it's always been that way with me and you, especially because I hold your secrets, you hold my secrets, correct?
Right.
Okay, there you go. So knowing that, I'm inclined to believe you a lot more, but I would rather meet up with you in person and just say, "Hey, look, Margaret, right here they are," and let you look at them, and do it that way. Because I'm going to put the rest of it on one of my level memberships on here.
Well, if you got it and you can show it to me one weekend when he's got to work this weekend. But one weekend he's not working, we'll come down and.
I'd have to meet you out because you wouldn't be allowed here.
Oh, you're not. I'm not allowed around the facility.
You wouldn't be able around the facility. No, I'd have to meet you out. And
okay, that's fine.
Because they don't even want nobody to know where this is at.
Right, but I mean, you could give me like an address to meet you or whatever. That'd be fine. Yeah. I wouldn't care a bit.
For sure.
Because John Hall. Hell, John Hall will bring me. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, answer this question. When have you ever seen a pit bull that's allowed in the rehab or some kind of?
I think that's cool that they have animals in there.
but they're not. I'm not at a rehab. That's what I'm trying to tell people. They're not, don't allow
No, I'm just
animals
saying, like,
in group homes. but
regardless
yeah.
of where you're at, I'm not asking you where you're at. I mean, you got a roof over your head.
No,
That,
what
you know,
the thing about it is, Pixie Paws, it's that you don't understand what you're talking about. And I'm getting ready to show you I don't know what you're talking about. And it's sad. It's sad it's like that. But I don't care too, Margaret. I thought about that, Margaret. I thought about it. Am I robotic?
no, you're good.
So, man, your internet is cutting out.
Uh-oh.
Let me,
I hear
me see.
you, but I don't know. Maybe go a little bit closer to the building or something.
Well, there's an antenna. I don't want to get too close to the antenna. Right now, right?
I didn't hear shit, so you cut out real bad there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now.
Okay. So, there's certain things in this that's out to play that plays again with it. But I thought about that. I'm like, you know what? I need to meet up with Margaret and just cut this and just show her the proof. That way, just be done with it, be over with it. But let me ask you a question. If all this is true right now, and I am stolen valor, how would I have anything to do with military right now? I wouldn't be able to.
Shouldn't be able to, no.
You would think I wouldn't be able to.
Right.
So would you know that part of our plan, what I'm going to do with this unlocking your reality, does involve military and military helicopters and us going to a base, and they're going to I'm kind of like going to give you all a field day, something like that.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool. So
Like
that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on right now.
The only thing that I really have a problem. Well, there's a couple of things, but we still need to talk about that. But I won't air it out. The stolen valor is
Right.
the biggest, just you know what I mean? That's the whole
100%,
thing.
100%. I mean, it was kind of to play the part and to let that play out like I did. I can't really tell you why I did it like that. It's got something to do with somebody who's into something that a lot of people don't understand. And I think it's going to play out. It's kind of like this little thing right here that I keep with me. I always have this little thing here. It's a big significant thing. It ain't worth no money or nothing like that, but it's what it stands for. You know what that is?
Hold on.
Here, y'all screenshot it. I want y'all to screenshot that. That way y'all have
Is that
it.
a cross?
It's a cross, but it's what's in the cross that counts.
And Renee, the only thing that I said is the stolen valor, and I've told him that. And in the state of Kentucky, it's either a fine or several months in jail, or both.
Right.
And
then
if he can prove me wrong, then prove me wrong. If not, then take your ass to jail, Ernie.
There you go. I'll be in jail.
I mean, that's as simple as it gets.
It won't be my
You know,
first time in jail.
Right? They ain't getting no cherry.
Yeah, no cherry on that. But anyways, I think that maybe I can meet up with you and show you, and then maybe hell, you might even be an advocate for me then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You see, Margaret, the one thing on YouTube I've always learned, the last 4 years, YouTube is a test. You really get to find out who your real friends really are. I mean, no matter how much you want to look at it, you really find out who your friends really are.
Right.
Me,
Well, I mean,
I found out.
I like to consider a few of them on here an actual friend. I mean, I really do, because we communicate, behind panels and chat, whatever. but I have associates, Ernie. You know how I look at that. Like I have a lot of associates, and then my friends. I don't know. It's just different for me.
So somebody said something. Ernie, you said something behind Ernie's back. You said that John Paul will meet Pew Pew with Ernie. Brad said that. What the hell is that? What is that? I ain't hear that.
Oh, Brad remember when we was talking about the camping thing, and he said that John Paul got a Pew Pew and this and that. He does. He's got 2 or 3 of them. He packs them all the time. He has since he's a
Well,
fucking
yeah.
kid.
I mean, I don't blame him not to.
Hell, you know that, Ernie. He packs the
Right, right.
motherfuckers everywhere. Like, he's an idiot. That's my son. Like,
Well, I mean, I know that. I mean, yeah,
he's
for
got
sure.
he's got his mama's
100%.
temperament. Like he it is what it is. But Ernie knows John Paul wouldn't do that. Hell, John Paul fucking rescued Ernie when he was fucking trying to escape from the damn law.
Right when the police was there, like literally, I was up
We
in the
was just
mountain.
talking
Like,
about that the other day. John Paul was dying laughing.
I told him I was on the phone. So the police surround everything. I go out the back door. They're after that. I jump in the bliers, like jump hard as I can over top of the fucking cliff, out off the cliff. I had to do a double somersault first to get out of there. Landed on my back about 25 foot up off the ground. In the ground, I'm sitting there like, God, I hate this shit. Get up, take off running, jump into the damn bushes. Briars tear me all to hell, and I'm laying there, and the cops' lights, the big military lights going over top of me like, shoo, shoo, shoo. We know you're here, Shell. I just head to the ground. I had my phone. I dialed John Paul on Messenger. I said, where you at? Don't come now. Give me a little bit. What's going on, bud? Man, just give me a little bit. Let this shit die down. About 30 minutes. He said, well, I'm taking a shower right now. Anyways, I'll be there. So I timed it perfect. As soon as I mean, literally, they pulled out. I dived in John Paul's car, had my backpack as the door was shut. My foot shut the door, and I was gone. The hell with
Yeah,
Kentucky.
we was talking about it the other day. He was laughing his ass off.
I was cut. Well, what was funny is I was literally cut out of hell, and I was showing John Paul. I was like, look at this. I cut my shit out of hell. I was showing my clothes cut about halfway off of me. It was crazy. It didn't. I went right straight and got on the bus, went to New York City. Jumped next day. It was wild.
What is that? Andrea's? Is that how you say that name? Andrea's journey?
No,
I
that's
didn't clear that
you
up.
guys said
I didn't clear that up because I thought it was funny.
it's Audrey. I learned how to
Audrey?
spell it. I've been
Okay.
calling her a man's name for the last 3 years.
Oh God, Ernie.
I've been saying Audrey. I've always said that. I never paid attention. I didn't know. Then one day I said, is it like, she said, so she wrote it in Audreee. Now in chat, I fuck with her a little bit. I'll be writing her name and I'll spell it Aud, or I'll say Audreee.
Oh shit. I didn't clear it up because I actually thought it was funny. Ernie knows better than John Paul ever do anything. to
Well,
him.
here's the thing. She used to be one of my big donors and suppliers and stuff, like my sponsors.
Mhm.
And I noticed
Yeah.
her money part started to seize on me. And I was wondering why. Well, it's because I was calling her a man's name. Now that I started to call her a real name, I've seen a
You're
couple
retarded.
cash apps. I've seen a couple cash apps come back here and there.
Oh, you're retarded, Ernie.
It's like Catlin here. I'm so glad you finally got her name right. Thank you, Catlin. God, me and Catlin, we go back a ways too. I'm telling you. I ain't gonna tell nobody
And like
about
you
it.
were talking about earlier, I was actually busy, but I heard you saying something about us picking you up in Knoxville and like going back to
Courthouse to the Shelby
the
trial.
courthouse, like right on time.
We got
you
there
remember
right
me?
on time.
Me, you, and Jimbo was the only ones upstairs, and I said, "Damn, if this ain't fucking awkward," because all three of us at one time, like
Yeah.
had
All
bad blood.
the old MMA guys. Bitch.
I said, "Damn, if this ain't weird as fuck."
I was like, ah, God Almighty. What got me is it was the weirdest trial. It was the weirdest shit ever.
I don't see how, honestly, like I don't see how they can have like 2 or 3 mistrials and all that bullshit, and then fucking blow her as shit, and then get him for what was it, conspiracy to commit
Well,
murder?
here's the thing, Margaret. They had all the evidence. They had everything, but every one of the guys that brought in a piece of evidence or something, it was no good. It was corrupted some way. Like the file was corrupted. It had other people's stuff on it, so it got threw out. You know, they didn't talk about that. They, you know, it's just aggravating. It's really aggravating. But you know, and I told you, and I know your feelings about it, and I understand that. And I told you my feelings about it.
Yep.
Do I think that, you know, after looking at it, the way I look at it now, you know, Jimbo, for some reason, tried 1,000% on his show to make me look like I was involved in it. That's all he did that for. To
I don't know.
discredit.
I really don't know if he was there, but I know they was mentioning of the shoe print and some kind of DNA on the top market, the window shade thing, and like Harlan is ass backwards, Ernie. I remember a case in Cumberland when one of the teachers had got unalive, and they claimed that it was her boyfriend, and I honest to God, I honestly don't believe that he done it. I think it was some drug dealers, some local drug dealers.
Well, you know,
And if you
there's a
watch that case, that was
there's
weird.
a part that nobody ever goes back to. On the night that happened, Shelby met Jimbo to buy makeup for his girlfriend. That don't make no sense to me. At 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, that's right around the same time. See, they don't look at that, and I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know anything about that. When I met the next day, or like when I went and I seen Shelby again, and I pulled up, Shelby was at Jimbo's, and he had that bag
Well,
with him.
in all honesty, in my opinion, if he met up with him at 2 a.m. in the fucking morning, it wasn't for makeup sales. It was a sale of something else.
Well,
That's
what I don't know. I don't know about it. But Jimbo had the pennies. Jimbo said that Shelby was trying to sell him the pennies. I don't know, because I didn't know nothing about what happened until Shelby got with me, and Shelby told me what happened.
I know when you come and told me about it, like you was all like, I don't know, like detective hyped up type shit. It was weird. And I told you how I feel about that because I do know.
Yeah, I was, because I was like,
Ronnie King. And
I didn't know him. I never met him. I never talked to him. I never did meet him. I heard about him. I heard it, through the grapevine about him being over the apartments or something down there. But I know him and Shelby knew each other.
Over Eastbrook for a while.
And I knew Shelby's Tabitha and Ethan had lived down there. And Shelby did. They had apartments. And I know Ronnie had to kick Shelby out of there. So I didn't know anything about the other stuff about what happened. And I know Shelby's kid had got sick while he was there with the mold, because they had mold problems or something.
Yeah, had mold in it. I've known 2 or 3 of them that's actually had to move out there because of that.
So I knew that and everything. And then I knew what Shelby told me, and that was all I knew. That was all I knew. But here's the thing. It wouldn't have mattered. And you know me, like, I'm not going to say I'm an angel, because I'm not an angel. And I've done things in the past that I regret. I have.
Right, we all have.
Now, yeah, I mean,
yeah, we all have.
If you be honest with you, Margaret, if you was to take half of Kildare and Harlan, the majority of the people that people think's nice and everything, they've got bodies.
Oh yeah,
I mean, just say it. They've got more. Some of them's got more than one body. Seriously, think about it.
Well,
and you might think about it like, these are nice people, but you don't know these people. You have no idea about these people.
Right.
And it's like,
that's the reason I said the people I run with, fuck. I mean, like, no, you ain't get me to say a damn thing, Fuck that, I ain't ended up no damn wood chipper. You got me fucked up.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, Harlan, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. It's always been that way.
Yep.
It's where you grew up. It's where you grow up. It's in your family. It's in your blood.
It's the coal mine, the drug line, or moving on down the line.
Bingo, bingo, bingo. And people know people. It's just like that shit with me and Josh Shanks over on Brad's. That was a big pop-up thing. Brad doing it like wrestling and everything. And that night when Josh said, "Hey, Ernie, here's my number. Call me," right?
Right.
Have you heard any more problems with me and him?
I think you know Josh.
We're,
mean-
we're like brothers. Me and Josh is like brothers.
I
We
love
grew
Josh
up
to death. He's
together.
crazy.
I
as
love
hell.
Josh to death too. We grew up together. Yeah, he busted my fucking face up when I was younger. Yeah, but you know we grew
He
up
was
together.
crazy as
Me and
fuck.
Josh grew up together. Josh knows if he needed me, I'd be there for him, and I know Josh would be there for me too as well. Fact, 100%,
Right. Right.
100%. We're cut from the
Frenemies.
same cloth.
You're frenemies.
Yeah, we're frenemies, I guess you'd say. But
That's what,
I know,
that's what me and you are right now, Ernie. We're frenemies.
I know we've always been frenemies though.
I'm gonna get talked about like a dog because I'm over here simping for you. But I seriously like
Well, look,
today.
here's the thing about it,
Today's
Margaret.
been my
This is what
day,
I'm
and
trying to tell
I'm
you.
over medicated. It's my medication, so fuck every one of y'all.
Listen,
It's my medicine.
you can blame it on
And,
medication, Margaret. So you got that out. It's all right. So look, here's the thing about it, Margaret. You got to ask yourself, are you having a good time?
Yeah, I mean, I have.
There you go. So look, no matter if people talk about you, Margaret, you always have to remember, your real friends won't talk about you. That's why I ain't said nothing
I mean,
about you.
that's what I'm saying though. Like, regardless, I'm still going to be me. At the end of the day, I'm still going to be me.
Margaret, you called me. I was working. I was working a contract. I dropped my contract when you called me. Did I not? I got my own hotel, and I came to help Kim, didn't I? And you.
Yep.
I told you this girl been missing 5 months. Nobody heard nothing from her. We kept on contact. The next day, I was at the hotel. I drove from states and states away, correct?
Yep.
To get there. I took it was the SRT I had, the Dodge Challenger, the SRT Dodge Challenger for Atlanta.
Yeah, we left Tanya sitting in it, and she wouldn't have been able to start the bitch if she'd have wanted to.
Oh yeah, it was funny. And I was thinking about that too. As we was up there on that road, I was like, you know what? I believe we fucked up, didn't bring enough people. So somebody's in the back here. Lisa K.
It was funny. Like, I mean, it was scary
Lisa.
as fuck. No shit. Like, that was some sketchy
Lisa.
shit. But it was funny. It was
Lisa.
an adrenaline rush.
Lisa,
What?
is that you?
Hey,
Hey,
Lisa.
Margaret. Yeah. If you're gonna get up here and tell all those lies, Ernie, gloves are off. I was on your side. I was trying to help you.
What lies?
Oh, come on.
Well, let's
That's
talk
all
about
I came
it.
up
That's
here
what
to
I wanna
say.
do.
We're gonna be going over the trial, the motion discovery.
Lisa,
We're gonna
you're
be going
leave.
over all the documents.
Lisa, listen.
And it's not
Before
gonna
you
be
go
good for
somewhere.
you, Ernie.
Okay, Lisa, I'm sorry. Okay, and if you
No,
want to do that way,
you're not sorry. That's the problem. You're not sorry.
no. But Lisa, guess what? If you do like you want to do and you keep pushing it, you're probably the one going to be sorry. To be honest with you, and I hate to say it because you seem like such a nice person, but you're misled.
I'm not misled, Ernie.
I'm not
I'm
your
not-
enemy, Lisa. Don't
I'm
make
not-
me your enemy.
You just were.
How? I never said nothing bad about you.
Oh, bullshit. You're behind that 100%.
Behind
You
what?
knew. You know.
By what? I thought you said I didn't have nothing to do with it.
What happened here? Yeah.
What? What
You
happened
set
here?
it. You set it up. You got me over here and then you set that up.
Set what up?
And why are you telling lies about Shelby? That stuff
Well,
never
what did I
happened.
set up? I don't know.
You
Did I
know, you knew Ronnie
Margaret,
King.
did I miss
You
something
knew
or something
Ronnie
like that?
King.
I
Did I
don't know.
miss
Like,
something?
I missed something somewhere.
I missed something somewhere. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, Lisa. What did I miss? I'm innocent.
No, you're not innocent. You are far from innocent. And you don't try to sweet talk me now. It's too late.
Lisa, I'm not
Ernie,
going to
I do
sweet
got a
talk.
question. I do got a question though. Who stole Connie's safe out of her house?
You know,
Let's go there. Let's go there.
Let's go there. I got blamed
Whose
for it, but the
knife was
police.
found on the back porch, Ernie?
Well, I traded knives with them all the time, and I've been there like 2 days before. So, I mean, Lisa, let me tell you something. If I do something, I cover my tracks. Well, she's gone. Fuck. Look what you did, Margaret. What did I do?
My bad. I don't know. I ain't got no control over that shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I'm just sitting here. My phone's on the fucking nightstand, and I'm sitting
Hold
literally
on a minute.
sitting on the fucking bed.
Somebody just messaged me. Oh my God. Somebody's put all her records out.
Oh shit.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
Well, I don't dox, and I don't want to be. I mean, I dox myself.
I swear to God. Hold on a minute. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. They put her dating website photos and everything out.
Oh, shit, they put your dating website shit out on the damn trial, didn't they?
Oh shit. No, I ain't talking about that. Oh shit. Oh fuck. What is Friend Finder?
Oh no.
That's a fucking adult site. Holy shit. Oh my God.
I have no idea, and I don't want to know.
Oh shit, that's her. She got a towel.
Oh Lord.
Somebody
Artie,
was some kind of a quick.
don't dox nobody on here. Or
Oh
not while I'm
shit.
here.
I'm not. Oh, is that why she's so Margaret? I was here the whole time with you. You've seen me the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah, you've been
She
outside and
said,
everything.
I've been here. I've been outside.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Like I don't fuck around with that dox and shit. Like I
I
dox
don't
my damn
either.
self.
I don't believe. I'm gonna do it right now. For the record, folks, when it comes to doxing or anything, I don't believe in that, folks. I don't believe in it. I don't even know how to do it.
You full
I
of
don't.
shit.
I don't know how to find nobody.
You full of shit.
I found William too, Margaret. Don't say nothing. I'm just waiting my time right now. I'm gonna catch it right on the last minute and hit it down. Damn, my chaka. It's hard to do that one though. That was pretty quick. But anyways, um, truth hurts. Ernie. I love having women holler at my name like that. And they go, Ernie. And they got the long extensive, like the extended thing on it. Man, she's mad when
Ernie. You heard I done picked up Constant Sue's meow. I've been meowing everywhere.
No, you have not.
Yes, I did. I swear to God.
Do it.
Brad fucking roared and I meowed at the end of it and it was fucking hilarious.
So
Hey, Zigzag.
So people don't understand when you got Thompson and Robertson and Clear, I mean, for God's sake, the FBI use that shit, man. Are you watching? Hold on a minute. So Lisa got mad and I didn't even say a damn thing. I didn't even do nothing. They say there's power in with silence, and I
Well,
guess
the only thing that I caught what you were saying, because I don't know, I'm just half here. But the only thing that I heard was like you was just trying to like sugarcoat shit for a minute so you could like bait her, like fishing. I love fishing,
Okay, for the record, Margaret, you know that I used to do certain jobs that I had to interrogate people, correct?
Yeah, I remember one night you fucking video chatted me while you was beating the shit out of that kid. I don't know who the fuck it was. He wouldn't shut the fuck up. Where the fuck was that?
That dude was a pedophile dude. The guy was in the cuffs in the room with the nurses.
Yeah. I don't know
Oh,
who, I don't know who it was. That was crazy as
dude,
fuck.
I took my elbow. And I mean, like I broke his whole. I mean, like I said, it was just they were taking and using traffic. Wait a minute. That's another story. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I had you on. Remember I showing you he was cuffed to the bed and he had his feet and everything. We had to cuff him because
I know he was fighting with every fucking body. And
you remember the tattoos of the triangles with the pedophile symbols I was showing you and I was showing them to you?
Yeah, they was all kinds of shit. That motherfucker was crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know who he was.
Yeah. Oh, he had the pedophile symbols on it and everything. He had the women. He grabbed the hold of the nurse. He tried to molest the nurses and all that. We tried to get him into the place. He was already beat the fuck up. Oh, I mean, for the record, he tried to get one of the officers' weapons, and I tackled him. And on the way down, he hit a rock and busted side his head open. And yeah,
he looked fucking wild, dude. Constance,
Oh,
I've stowed your meow I don't know. I done that one night, and I've stuck with it. I just
Well, I hear you're getting the blame for it, Margaret, about why Lisa Kay's having a conniption right now.
I'm getting the blame.
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck it. I don't know. I don't know how I'm getting the blame, but
Man, it's fucking. I'm gonna throw him outside, batten down the hatch. Hold on a second. So, oh my God. So, something, I want everybody to know before we end this live tonight. I know it's 10 o'clock and I'm going to watch some TV and hang out with bounty hunters and future recovery agents. And I got two former DEA agents here right now. So we're going to have some fun. We're kind of congratulating everybody on some things going on tonight. And Margaret, thank you. And no matter what people say, always remember who your real friends are.
I mean, I got love for you, Ernie. I just want you to show me proof
Well,
of
Margaret,
that.
I do.
Like I said, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop until you do show proof.
Well, I know. I love you. You be good, okay?
I love you too.
Be safe. Bye-bye. Now, guys, we all see that we can be nice people. We can turn that tide around. And there's certain words don't ever say around me, especially when I tell you I've got something hooked to my phone while you're doing something. But anyways, Lord God, I love you all. We love you. And if you like tonight's broadcast and you want to see more just like it, please feel free to donate to Tiger Cult or Shell Forces on Cash App. Or if you have a PayPal, you can always donate to @Ernie Shell. And always remember, we have our super chats, our super stickers, and our super love. And if there's any single women out there that want a nice, toned, built man, the man who can go the extra mile, the man who can stand out throughout the storm, let me know. You can catch me at shellforces@gmail.com. Please be height, weight, proportion. Please be proportioned, We don't want something looking all lopsided. I appreciate quit, James. I appreciate everything. Much respect. God bless you all. We love you. Proof hurts. I think you're probably a hell of a candidate. You're very beautiful. Those beautiful eyes. You got it made, girl. I'm telling you, you're good with me. Have fun, guys, and let's go into this next millennium with positive thoughts on what we're getting ready to do. Have fun. I'm mad as hell, Ernie. Onlookers, what are you mad for? No reason to be mad. Let's all rejoice. We got this. We got this, people. I love you all. But remember, we do this for the children. We, the people, will protect the children at all cost. If you want to donate, you donate. If you don't, don't.
Riding on a broken down horse into the sunlight, melting like plastic in the heat. Your skin is fake, right? Lying through your makeup, it runs and it runs like the tears of your fun. Driving down the desert highway to a better place, looking through my mirror to see all your melting fake. Your lies get erased by the sunlight. It's alright. It's alright. Into the light, you melt away, lying on the floor makeup is on the floor, melting on the floor like your skin. Riding on a broken down horse into the sunlight, melting like plastic in the heat. Your skin is fake. Right, lying through your makeup, it runs and it runs like the tears of your fun. Driving down the desert highway to a better place, looking through my mirror to see all your melting face. Your lies get erased by the sunlight. It's alright. It's alright. Into the light, you melt away, lying on the floor like you always do. All your makeup is on the floor, melting on the floor like your skin. Why do you have to be made of plastic? Why do you have to be so fake? Katie, you had so much and gave it up on the wrong fake. Some YouTubers lie to themselves, but the lightning tiger, the soldier within, the killer inside, stood proud as he won. I got a sense of humor and a dark heart, a little attitude, what else? You don't know what you wanna be free. You don't wanna die alone. You want the good guy, bad guy, you want everything, and you're never satisfied. Why do you have to be made of plastic? Why do you have to be so fake? Katie, you had so much and gave it up on the wrong fake. Some YouTubers lie to themselves, but the lightning tiger, the soldier within, the killer inside, stood proud as he was.